This is Bruce, and we call him Brucey, and he's some kind of maybe pointer, Catahoula, we're not really sure what he is, but he's a big dog. He's already 3, so he is full grown, and he's already neutered, so he is immediately ready to go to his new family. He's great with other dogs. He came in with 3 other dogs that their owner had some medical issues and just wasn't able to take care of them all anymore. So they're here at the shelter, and he's in a pen with one of his friends he came in with, and he's just so gentle with the other dogs. He actually lets the other dog jump up and climb on his back, and the other dog stands on his back to look over the bars into the cage next door. It's kind of funny to watch. So he's kind of a circus dog, but he's very, very gentle. He's just a big baby, and we really, really like him here. We think he's already housebroke, so he's just a perfect dog, and he's ready to go to a new home. This here is Bossy Babe, and she was one of the puppy mill dogs we got in this week. He brought 11 of them in, and we've got 3 or 4 out to rescue already, and I'm working on the rest. But Bossy Babe is about 8 years old, and just when they're too old to breed, he brings them out here. They have some medical issues that we try and take care of, but apart from that, they'll go up for adoption. They all actually have an appointment today to go get their hair cut and go get bathed, because as you can tell, they're kind of matted, they're a little bit stinky, their hair's just not very well taken care of. But they're going to come back this afternoon looking really, really pretty. But they're really, all of them are really sweet dogs. They're not real socialized. They've never really lived in a house before. They've never really, you know, sat on anyone's lap and hugged and, you know, just had love like this. So it takes a little while for them to get used to new surroundings. But we're working with them all, and they're all doing really, really well. He just has no use for them anymore because they're too old to breed. So, but you know, Shih Tzus can live to 12 to 15, so they still have a long life ahead of them, and they'll be great pets for someone that just realizes where they've came from and the situation they were in, and is, you know, able to provide medical needs, take care of those, and just be a little bit more patient with them because they came from, you know, a bad situation. So they just need a patient home. Here we have Rowdy, and he is a poodle. He's actually an older poodle. He's about 7 or 8 years old, and someone took him to the vet one day to get some shots for him and stuff, and then kind of decided they couldn't take care of him, so the vet's office signed him over to us, and he's already neutered. He's a real good dog. He is older dog, but he's got the energy of a puppy. He will run and play and just wants attention all the time. So, you know, he's still got a lot of life in him. He's still going to be a fun dog to have. And we're just looking for a home, maybe with older kids, because he is a small dog, and someone that will just play around with him. We think he's already housebroke, and he just likes to be with people. He's fine with other dogs. He's fine with cats. He'll just need some grooming every so often, because his hair will get long. But it's just someone that can keep up with basic grooming and keep him as an indoor dog. That'd be a great home for him. This little dog is Moby, and he's about 3 years old, and he came from another shelter up near the Dallas area, and he came from a family who just weren't able to keep him anymore, and they took him to a shelter up there. But they are a high-kill shelter, so he came down here to us to see if we could help him at all. And he's the sweetest little boy. He's he was raised with, you know, young kids and a family, so we think he's good with kids, but we'll test him with that and see how he does. But they said he was already housebroke. Just the sweetest little dog. He's good with the other dogs. He's used to being a house dog, so we're looking for a home that will keep him in the house most of the time, because that's what he's used to, and he's trained in the house. He's pretty good with the cats. He's kind of inquisitive. I don't know if he's ever lived with cats, so he's kind of like looking at him like, what are you? So he's good with dogs, be a great inside dog. He's just really, really cute little dachshund, and we think he's actually a full-blood dachshund because he's got the right legs, he's the right height. He's just a really cute little boy, and he rides well in a car. He loves to look out the window while you're driving. He's one of our favorites right now because he's so sweet. This here is Jose, and he's about 3 months old. And he is a Catahoula Basset mix, and he has a brother and a sister that also came in with him. Someone's dog just had puppies, and they can't take care of them all, so the puppies are here at the shelter. He's going to be probably a medium-sized dog. He has a Basset-shaped body, he has the short little legs, and he has a pretty long body, so we think he's going to be probably a Basset size. But he's going to be kind of unique looking because of his coloring, so we think he's going to be really, really handsome when he's older. But he's doing real good here at the shelter. He's real playful. He's kind of shy with people, but that'll change once he gets used to people loving on him and holding him and petting him. He's doing real good. We think he'd be a great family dog. He's going to be a good size for kids to play with. He's just real gentle and relaxed. So we think he'd be just a good family pet for someone. This is Moo Moo, and she was named Moo Moo because we thought she kind of looked like a cow. And this is her sister Mimi, and they have, I think, 2 other brothers and sisters running around in the room somewhere. They were brought in as a litter. Someone's cat just had a litter of kittens, and they just couldn't find homes for them, so they brought them here to the shelter. And they're all really, really playful kittens. They're all really sweet. They love to just play, and they're really good with the other cats. They just want to play all the time, just like kittens do. They're going to be a short-haired cat, so grooming won't be too much of an issue for them. And they'll be fine with other cats. They've been fine with all the other cats in this room. All they want to do is play. So they're really just typical playful kittens. And it would be great if they could go to a home with other cats or someone that, you know, knows that kittens love to be played with and just want to play all the time. So they're really, really sweet girls, and they're looking for homes, and they're ready for adoption. This is Snowy, and she's about 2 years old, and she was just brought to the shelter as a stray cat. She's just completely white all over. She's really, really pretty, and if you can tell, she actually has one blue eye and one green eye. So she actually has different color eyes, which makes her really unique. You don't see that many cats like that. We've seen maybe 2 or 3 this year. It's really unusual. But she's pretty laid back. She likes to just lounge around and watch everyone else play. She'll sit on your lap and snuggle and just hang out with you. She's pretty easygoing, easy to take care of. She doesn't ever argue with any of the other cats. She just watches them. She doesn't cause any trouble. She's just a really sweet cat. And she does get down and play occasionally, but she'd rather just watch most of the time. So she's a pretty easygoing, lazy cat. But she's very, very sweet, and she's great with the other cats. And she's looking for a home.